Hey everybody, what is up? It is Wes Wyatt coming to you live from my infamous war room here on the 9th of August. It is Thursday and we are almost to the weekend. Just wanted to bring you up to date on the latest health journey update and just kind of let you know where everything's going, what my intentions are, some of the things that I plan on doing. Hey, what's up, Amy? I'm going to bring you onto the broadcast. Look at that. Anyway, let me adjust this out a little bit for future ones that come on here, Amy. I'm going to use you as a guinea pig. Let's see. There we go. All right. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know what's going on and give shout outs to everybody, including Amy, on where my health journey's at and what I've been doing and kind of just everything in general. First and foremost, I want to let you know that I took some time off I went through and I won the Grand Lake Challenge. I think I have a thing here. As you can see, I did that on in May and went through and was able to get first place in the Grand Health Challenge. Lost from January the 11th to May 15th. Well, actually 98 pounds total. Actually ended up losing about 103 altogether. I do have a disclaimer I want to let you know so that you know what's going on with that, and that is this right here. Actually, that's not it. It's this right here, and that is the average weight loss on the optimal 5-in-1 plan is 12 pounds. Clients are in weight loss for an average of 12 weeks. Just to let you know why I'm telling you that, the product that I was on has that disclaimer. Now, I will let you know that that is the average. I was on the program for, during that time, about 4 months. And as I just told you, I lost about 103 pounds when I was completely at my absolute best weight. And then, just to be totally frank with you, I was feeling like it was a little, not too thin, not that you can be necessarily too thin, but I was feeling just kind of like I'd lost a lot of muscle tone and just general girth, from having been such a big guy. Because of that, I decided that I was going to go and do two things. One, I was going to just kind of take my foot off the brake for a little bit because I was going at it really, really, really hard. Much harder than the average person is going to do, guys, just for the record. Lots and lots of exercise. The second portion of it, the first 2 months I did no exercise, lost 50 pounds my first month, about another 20 my second month, and then like over the second part, started to kind of hit that more normal weight loss, and like I said, lost another 30 plus pounds over those second 2 months. I did a lot of exercising, and Amy put that her husband felt the same way. Gosh, I thought that was going to be a lot smaller than that again. I guess I'm going to have to adjust it. Let's see here. There we go. Just to where it's not so big. And then she said that he works out 3 times a week, and he's pressing his own weight. But yeah, I just started to kind of feel just a little bit, I don't know, just a little weak for what my normal size would have been. The other thing is that I had lost so much weight that I had 2 things that were happening. One, I was freezing all the time. And I know that might sound crazy, but I was cold a lot. And then the other thing was I was noticing loose skin, and I wanted to kind of tone up for that as another reason as well, to kind of get rid of that loose skin, replace it with some muscle, and kind of stay on a health plan, but yet kind of flip over to more focusing on getting some muscle back. The other thing was, just to be completely frank and honest with you, which is all I'd ever be. I was tired of watching every single morsel and sip that went in my body, because I wanted to win that contest so bad that I was just completely oblivious to everything else. And I felt just a little, I guess, weak. Compared to what I normally would have. That is not anything to do with the program. That's because I was going at things so insanely laser focused. Now, let me tell you where that brings us. So, like I said, from January the 11th to May 15th, went at things insane. Like I said, officially during the contest, lost 98 pounds, did an additional 5 pounds to bring it to 103. Lost 54 inches in weight, and was just feeling absolutely amazing. But like I said, had that weak feeling. So I decided I was going to move into a little bit of a gain purposely in the form of muscle, and just kind of putting a little bit more beef on. Went really crazy. Started doing all sorts of weights and especially elliptical workouts. My elliptical workouts are generally about 45 minutes to an hour, and I do them on the highest incline, which is in this particular case 20. When I do that, it makes my legs like timbers. My legs are insanely strong. I'm getting back a lot of the definition I had in my shoulders. Getting definition back in the arms. Starting to feel a lot better. Now, with that come some weight gain. Just to let you know, I wasn't necessarily following things right to the letter and gaining muscle. And through that process, my lowest that I went down to was 273. Currently, I am at 296. Now, just to let you know, I put this down on a piece of paper so that I could follow along and let you know what's going on. You guys may or may not know this, but I like to use marbles. I think marbles are a really good way to go through and kind of chart where you're at and give you a goal that you can look at. And you can't see it, but right behind me, I've got a sign that says pounds lost and pounds to go. And it belongs to these jars, okay? And in these jars, I've got marbles. Now, in this particular case, this one is full. This one is empty. What these are going to represent are a couple things. So right now I'm currently at 296. That is an 80-pound loss from where I was in January. I'm still insanely happy with that. But in going through, when I initially started this health journey, I really thought that my intention was to go down to closer to where the BMI has my height for a male, which, to be honest with you, is about 196. I think that once you get past that, you're actually into an overweight category, which is crazy. So 100 pounds from where I'm at right now. I feel that my wheelhouse of weight loss is about at where I would be happy, at least for right now. This goal that I'm going to set next is going to be to get to 250. And the reason why is because, like I said, I got down as low as 273. It felt a little too thin. I was feeling, even though I had loose skin, that was making me look like I had kind of a little bit of a spare tire. It was just skin. There was no, fat inside of it. So I think with the addition of muscle and getting down in weight again and keeping the muscle going, it's going to take me a little longer to hit it. But 250 is going to be my next goal. So the very first pounds that I lose are going to be represented by this big marble. Now, as you can see, this is like a shooter marble. If you look at the difference between the marbles there, you can see the difference. So this guy is going to be the very first marble that goes into the weight loss. So this is going to be when I hit 295. This will be the beginning marble. Now, the next goal is going to be to get down to 273, which is where my lowest in this particular journey has been. That's going to be 23 pounds from now. When I hit that, I'm going to use this silver marble. It's the only silver one I have. So it's going to be the next one or the next milestone marble. And then the last one is going to be this other shooter marble. So I've got all three of these here. And then these are going to represent the 46 pounds that I want to lose to get down to the 250. So this will be the first one that is going to be the one that I lose. This will be the one I take out when I get to 273, and then this will be the last one, which will be 250. So I'm going to go ahead and seal those guys up and put them back on the mantle behind me. But in this whole process, if you would like to come along with me, and I'm not going to be putting any messages or anything, real crazy on my personal profile here, because you're not allowed really to do that. But if you want to follow along, something that I have had in the past, and I'll just let you know that it's still there, is facebook.com/new you day. Now, I will put this in the, I guess, I don't know what you want to call it, the, what are we calling this? The description. Sorry, guys. And I'll put that in the description so that you know about that site. That site is going to have all the tips and tricks and things that I have for overall New You Day. What is a New You Day? Just real quick, it's an instant reset. It's going through, and instead of doing something to better your health or your productivity or your mental attitude or whatever it is that you're trying to be better at, it's doing it immediately. Okay, instead of having a I'm going to do it Monday, or I'm going to do it next week or next month, or after the kids go back to school, or after vacation, or after the holidays, or the worst one of all, and where the name come from was New You Day. Don't ever wait until New Year's Day. So the reason I come up with New You Day was being able to have that instant reset. If you know anything about Jeff Olson and his slight edge, he says that it doesn't seem to make a difference in the act of doing it being whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, but compounded by time makes all the difference in the world. Okay, so if you have an instant reset when you have a slight discipline or a slight error in judgment, and get right back on the horse and move toward those slight disciplines immediately, boom, just like that, instant reset, then you are going to be able to string together more victories than defeats, and you'll move forward. It's exactly what I did back in January when I was able to lose, like I said, 98 pounds, an eventual 103 pounds. And now that we're in August, I've kept off 80 of those pounds. And guys, I can tell you, if you've ever lost weight or if you've ever had any sort of a health journey, that's not easy to do. Just the 80 pounds I would be over the moon about. But, being able to keep off 80 pounds of 103 is insane to me. So anyway, New You Day still exists. It's going to be there for basically everything. It's going to be for all the above: productivity, health, wellness, mindset, motivation, inspiration, just everything that has to do with all those. Now, the next one is the one that I want to talk to you about right now, and that is this right here, which is Fit Rules. So facebook.com/Fit Rules. That's where we're going to be focusing on all of the fitness, health, and full disclosure, there are going to be links and mentions of the program that I've been discussing with you, other things I've found, and there will be some mention of those programs and full disclosure, some of those things I profit off of. Some of them I don't, but there are things on there that have a networking side to them, and but I do ask that you do not do that yourself. If you follow that page, it is going to have a very hard focus on people that are looking towards getting fit. But if you want to pitch or put a link and things like that, all I ask is that you contact me first. I may tell you no, I may tell you yes, but please don't do it without asking. And you'll see that on that page. But what this Fit Rules is going to have, it is nothing more than just a let me see here if I think I have a screenshot of it. And it's that right there. It is just a site that is going to allow you to, basically go through and follow everything in a more detailed way. What I'm doing, the ideas I have on it, links, and the whole gamut, especially, this is for my coach, my friend Pam. I'm going to have not only before and afters of myself and my story, but other people as well, to kind of, give you guidance and inspiration for what other people are doing and have done, to go through and meet their journey. So that will be there. Now, I have one last thing I wanted to talk to you about, and I'm sorry that I'm keeping this long, but we went 16, almost 17 minutes already, so I might as well just wrap this up with you. And that is, for those of you that do follow me on this particular profile, my personal profile, I do a lot of posting of my weight and my exercising and things like that. The lion's share of that is going to be moved over to Fit Rules. But I just want to let you know, I hope that it doesn't offend you or you look at it and say, oh God, he's posting his, YMCA stuff again, or his Apple Watch results, or whatever the case may be. The reason I do that is to motivate people that are looking to do the same thing, and to give myself a reminder of what I used to look like, the mental state that I was in at that time, or whatever, to where I can look back and say, gosh, I've really been able to go through and change. My face is thinner. Somebody told me, man, you need to replace your glasses. They look too big on you now. Your post caused me to do 2 workouts today. I met a guy at the gym the other day that I used to see every day in the mornings, and I started going in the evenings, and he said, man, where you been? He goes, to be honest, he goes, your working out is what caused me to really push. And, stories like that are so phenomenal. So, I guess what I'm trying to say, without trying to sound mean, I'm going to sound a little bit mean, and I don't mean to take this or rub you the wrong way, but I guess what I'm trying to say is that if that stuff bothers you, you're probably not in the right place. You're probably following me and probably shouldn't be. So hopefully it doesn't offend you. I'm not doing it to brag in any way, shape, or form. I'm doing it because I'm so proud of the fact that I've been able to kind of take control over that part of my life, and just kind of punch it in the face, and really have a laser focus toward health. So again, I don't put it up there to brag or to say, hey, I'm at the gym, you're not. Although I have actually put that exact thing in post. It's not to you that you're not there. It's to let you know that you need to get healthy. And the reason why, guys, is because at the end of the day, you got to have your health. You just got to. If you don't have your oxygen habit and you're above the dirt, living above the line, then you are not going to be around for very long. Literally, if you don't have your oxygen habit, you won't be around. So you have to have that. So if you are thinking that you're at the very bottom and that life couldn't get any worse and all that, if you've got that oxygen habit, you've got everything else beat. So anyway, this is a super long video. I apologize. A super long live, I should say. I didn't mean to go so long, but do me the favor of going over to Fit Rules here on Facebook. That is where you're going to find all the updates, all the before and after pictures. I will put some sort of a link here on this page to where people know to go there. And if you have any questions, all you have to do is let me know. I hope that you would like to join me. As I said, I'm going to be doing a new challenge. As you can see, I got 46 marbles that I want to lose, and I want to help you lose as well. If you would like to get your rest of summer / fall body, let me know. I'd be more than glad to coach you, and I'd be more than glad to help you. And guys, as always, I hope that you are having a beyond awesome week and that you are ready to have a dynamite day. So until we talk next time, this is Wes coming at you from the infamous war room. And again, have a dynamite day. Bye-bye, guys.